What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince of YouTube, PS Compulsion, signing in here, aka that 23-year-old kid with the light squeaky voice, aka Prince Anthony. And in the last game, we got eliminated by the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The Cavs won the series 4-2 after we had a 2-1 series lead. The Cavs came back and won 3 games in a row to eliminate us. But I'm not mad at all, but I am mad at the way Game 6 played out, because like somebody commented in the comment section for Game 6, I was cheated that game, because after Iman Shumpert hit a clutch 3-pointer to tie the game with 0.2 seconds left, someone on the Cleveland Cavaliers fouled me, and it was a loose ball foul, but I was in the bonus and I didn't go to the free throw line to shoot free throws. I should have been shooting free throws and I should have won Game 6, and we should be at a Game 7 right now. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm eliminated from the NBA playoffs. No excuses. I'm not going to complain. But now that we're eliminated from the NBA playoffs, the playoffs must continue. And I simulated the Eastern Conference and Western Conference finals, and both the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers have been eliminated. The Rockets move on to the NBA finals, and the Milwaukee Bucks. Imagine if something like this actually happens in real life. Oh my goodness, the NBA world will go crazy. But simulating the NBA finals, the Houston Rockets, as I expected, and most of you guys probably expected after seeing this finals matchup, won the NBA championship, meaning James Harden and Chris Paul finally got rings, bruh. So shouts out to James Harden, shouts out to Chris Paul, and shouts out to the new NBA champions, the Houston Rockets. At least the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't win after they eliminated us, so I don't care. As long as the Cavs didn't win, I really did not care. But yeah, shouts out to Houston though. Anyways, heading towards the off season, looking at the allocated funds, we are maxed out on like everything, bro. We got money for days. Last season was very successful, especially because we had a lot of cap space, so we ended up saving a lot of money. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the beginning of the off season for the New York Knicks. And check this out, a lot of players on this New York Knicks squad is ready to re-sign with the team. Porzingis is ready to re-sign, Patrick Beverley is ready to re-sign, J.R. Smith wants to re-sign, Nick Stauskas, who else? Kyle O'Quinn, oh my goodness, Willie Hernangomez. I am really loving that, bruh. So it seems as though we might bring back a lot of players from this season into next season and finish where we started, but that's for next video. Right now, checking out the player retirements. Vince Carter retired from the NBA, Paul Pierce, Jamal Crawford, Jason Terry, Joe Johnson, Pau Gasol, Meta World Peace, Manu Ginobili, Dwayne Wade, Kyle Korver. So we have a whole bunch of good veterans in the NBA retire after this season. And of course, going into the Hall of Fame, Paul Pierce, Vince Carter, and Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade and Ginobili getting their jerseys retired, which is well deserved for them. Most definitely deserved. But anyways, moving on to the MyGM League meetings, we actually have a new rule change that's going to take place starting next season, which is to have the trade deadline occur 1 week later. I actually helped approve that because I actually agree with that. I mean, 1 more week to make trades. Who wouldn't agree to that? But anyways, here comes the BS, bruh. They hit me with a press conference and they asked me if I could shed any light on the reports of the team being sold. They're hearing about like a bidding going on next week or some BS like that. I'm like, listen, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So of course I denied the reports. When it comes to press conferences and speaking to the media, you guys know I always lie to them. Like, I don't want them in my business. They just keep asking a whole bunch of questions. Like, leave me alone. I'm going to lie to you guys. Don't ask me anything because I'm going to lie. And now he's talking about he heard from Bob Sanderson this and that. I'm like, listen, although in reality I don't trust Bob Sanderson, I chose the option I trust Bob Sanderson because I just don't want them in my business. So I'ma just tell everybody what they want to hear, which is that I trust Bob Sanderson and I trust what he's doing, and that all these rumors that they're hearing is just that, rumors, and that they have nothing to worry about. But then the next day, I got a text from Philip saying that he was in the area and he was gonna pull up on me real quick just to say what's up. And I'm like, alright, what's up? So he pulled up in the limo and he was like, I gotta talk to you about something. I got some news for you. And he said, listen, here's the deal. The sale is happening. He said we agreed on the price and we are just waiting for the board of governors to approve, and that basically right now you are speaking to the newest owner of the New York Knicks. So welcome back, Philip Turner. I am so hyped. And look at this. He also asked me to be the president of basketball operations because he didn't know where he's still with me. I'm like, listen, is that even a question? Is this even an offer? Of course I'm going to accept this offer. I am going to be a New York Knick for life. New York is always going to be in my heart. So of course I accept the position as president of basketball operations. Oh my goodness, things are starting to look up for me. And then the next day, news broke on social media that the Knicks have been sold to a group led by former owner Philip Turner. Transfer of power takes place now. And then right after the news broke, of course, Bob Sanderson knocked on my office door, came and sat down and had a conversation with me, basically saying that his intentions and goals for the New York Knicks was just to build a winner and bring basketball back to Seattle. And I'm just listening to him talk a whole bunch of gibberish because I really don't care. I'm just giving him like simple one sentence replies like, oh, okay, I understand. Like, okay, sure, Bob. Okay, Bob. It's okay. I understand. Because I really don't care because the reign of Bob Sanderson or the era of Bob Sanderson is over. He is out of New York. I don't care. We're not going to Seattle. The New York Knicks are back. I'm president of B-Ball operations. Yo, I'm really hyped up right now. So he was like, listen, I'm just saying I'm sorry for my troubles and that most people can't do what I do. I'm like, listen, bro, it's all a part of the job. And he basically told me that he appreciates that and that I'm a good person and that the New York Knicks is in good hands. And I'm like, bruh, I already knew this. What are you telling me? Get out of my office, bro. Go ahead and pack your stuff and get out. But the next day we had an introductory press conference with me and Philip Turner, and basically the first question that they asked was what was going to be my role moving forward with the New York Knicks. And Philip Turner took that question and he basically said, listen, he is going to be the president of basketball operations. Then the next question that he decided to ask me was about the relocation to Seattle, and of course I denied the rumors again because, you know, I love lying to the media. Like, come on, of course I'm going to deny it. Since Bob Sanderson is not here anymore, I could basically just deny it and keep on denying it because no one is going to be here to confirm it anyways. And then the next thing you know, they kept asking me about it. I'm like, listen, no comment. That's it. It's done. No further questions. But then the next day, here's where things got so interesting. Knocking on my office door comes in my assistant GM at the moment, Andrew Sanderson. So he comes into my office talking about, bro, we need to hash things out ASAP and that we need to clear the air. And he basically told me that now that his father's out of the picture, he's only going to be reporting to me and only me. And he said he respects me and he wants to continue learning from me because I'm such a good GM, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say, bro, because Andrew, you're fired. Oh, man, look at this. He made a trade behind my back, disgruntled my players, made my players feel like crap. Listen, bruh, you are out of here. He's like, I'm sorry, Prince. That was in the past. We gotta leave it in the past. I ain't leaving nothing in the past. He said, please, Prince, I'll do anything. Listen, get on your knees and beg, bruh. Oh, man, listen, bruh. You don't have a job with the New York Knicks anymore. You're out the door. Get out, bruh. You're fired. I had to say that one more time. Just one more time, bruh. You're out. Go speak to Luke from HR, bro. Look at his face. He is stressed out. He is tight. He is out of here. He's gone. Ah, man. It felt so good to fire Andrew, bro. You guys have no idea how good that just felt. Like, I feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. And now that our position for assistant GM is open, I decided to hire someone named Jordan Davis because he has an A in trading. And that's basically the only thing I really need right now. Someone that's good at trading and not someone that's dumb like Andrew Sanderson. And on top of that, he has great potential. So now we have a new assistant GM of the New York Knicks. Andrew Sanderson is gone. I'm president of B-Ball operations. Aw, man, let's go Knicks. It's about to get lit.